Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I thought we'd do a little bit of winter macro, which is very challenging because it's difficult to find subjects. In the summer you have all the insects and all the flowers and what have you, whereas in winter you tend to just get dead things around, but sometimes you find a little bit of life or a splash of colour, and those are the things at least I'm looking for. So my first subject today, as a matter of fact, is right behind where I'm standing. I don't know if you can see, but we have these little seed pods hanging, because where the sun is at the moment, it shines straight through. So let me show you in the camera what we're looking at here, and then I'll show you two different ways of doing macro. I mean, it's the same way, but one allows you to sort of highlight the subject with a very dark background, and the other, it gives you a smoother background. And there's no right or wrong, but it's a matter of preference. Here we are in camera, and you can see how the sun lights up the subject from behind, and when we adjust the shutter speed and what have you, it gives it a lovely sort of warm golden colour. Right, here are the two images that I've taken of this. One with the black background where the subject is quite a bit more highlighted. The other one with a brighter background, and the subject is still quite highlighted, but there is a difference, a mood difference in these two pictures. So I don't know which one you like the best, but have a look. So how do you use this kind of technique, and what is it good for? Well, the subject needs to be somewhat in front of your background so that it's only the subject that gets lit up and the background stays dark. If you have the subject too close to the background, then the background will also get lit up and it'll look either odd or not the effect that you're looking for. So you want the subject in front of the background, and then you want to increase your flash output, and at the same time you want to also increase your shutter speed. What will happen then is that the subject will get lit up, but the background is too far away for the flash to reach it, and therefore you end up with the subject nice and bright and the background still dark. And it gives it quite of an interesting look, don't you think? So I wanted to just mention a couple of sort of general macro tips. First and foremost, always shoot with a diffuser. Now you can buy various diffusers and they're really good, but I like making them myself, and this is one that's made out of a little parts of a milk bottle, and then I put some paper and some other stuff to increase the diffusion and limit the output, because I found this particular flash, regardless of setting, to be quite harsh. And because it's custom made for my flash, it just slips on like that and it doesn't fall off, and it's great. So yeah, always use a flash and always use a diffuser. The sun is a bit out now, which is great. Because I've come across these, I don't quite know what they are, whether they're seedlings. I think they're seed pods that haven't fallen off, they're clinging on. Maybe they'll fall off during springtime or something. But in the meantime, with the sun where it is behind them and they're backlit, they light up and they make for an absolutely fantastic image. So let me show you what I mean in camera. So here we are in camera, and as you can see, it's all silvery strands and lovely little bits of madness in these things. And so I think this is a subject that definitely requires the background to be darker to make them stand out even further than they already do, even with just with a naked eye. They're quite bright. Right, so I think I got a pretty decent image of these things. If I did, here is the image. Yes, so I think I found a nice composition here. It's just these lovely little leaves that are quite colourful still. So they haven't gone brown or anything, they got some yellow in them and greens and whatnot. And I think they'll make for quite a nice little composition. So let me show you what I mean in the camera. There we go, we're in camera, and I think this is one of the subjects that really needs to stand out with a black background. So yes, I think we will conclude the journey for today here. I hope you've enjoyed the images, and I hope that you possibly have been inspired to actually go out and do some winter macro yourself. If you like this kind of content, please like the video, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It does help a lot. It gives me more energy to go out because I know people are interested in this kind of topic. And until next time, as usual, take care and enjoy your photography. Bye for now.